Yeah, so Omni is a pure fire consulting business. So we do fire engineering. It's a really significant part of our kind of our business and value proposition. Fire protection services, it makes up the other part of our business there as well, and that's broken down to fire protection services, special hazards, fire safety compliance, and more recently dangerous goods that we're providing as a from a consulting standpoint, providing services in and around dangerous goods as well.
So what do you guys plan for the next year or two?
Over the last year and a half since I started, special hazards wasn't one of our service offerings 2 years ago, and it's now, whilst be it small at this time, becoming a more significant part of our business. And dangerous goods in the back half of last year is something that we've established. We were getting a regular flow of inquiries coming through, and it made sense that this should be a service that we're offering to our existing customers. We also get new inquiries coming through on a regular basis. So they're the most recent additions within the Omni, let's call it portfolio. Fire safety compliance is a really interesting part of our business where we offer fire safety compliance checks on an annual basis, generally with a few different tier one clients that we have in play. There's great opportunity within the, especially southeast corner of Queensland. We've got the Olympics 8 years away. We work with a lot of tier one builders, developers. Identifying where there's opportunities and where we can ultimately partner with like-minded, industry partners is something that we're really motivated in and around, and something which is coming through more and more. And you can, depending on what sort of news that you consume, data centers is a really, I suppose, growing part. There's lots of data centers already around, but more and more are coming, sort of coming down the pipeline as well. And we've got good experience, working with different partners and clients that, from initial scoping to the development to the build of data centers. So we've got quite a few of that particular project type which are on foot at the moment as well.
What is your coverage of the other capital cities in New Zealand? Do you have people? Do you do projects in this place, or how does that work for you guys?
Yeah, we generally do it remotely on the most part. We work through the South Pacific there as well, including New Zealand, and where we need to have boots on the ground, we put people on aeroplanes and they go and represent Omni as is required. But as is the nature of a lot of work that we all are fortunate enough to do these days, you can do it virtually, you can do it on Teams, you can do it via phone, via email, and based on the sorts of consulting services that we provide, you can do a lot of it from desktop there as well. So we don't always need to be on site with different projects. Sometimes, projects necessitate the fact that we need to have some type of presence, and we just factor that in accordingly when we scope it out. So when we need to be, we can certainly be on the ground and then represent as is appropriate. What might be appealing to potential employees, things that, whether they're necessarily unique with Omni or not, things that we have in place by way of employee benefits. We offer a 9-day fortnight for people that choose to participate in that. So you compress your full-time hours into 9 days instead of 10 days. We have a personal development and training budget for everybody. We do regular social events with everybody. We have a hybrid working environment. So, kind of roughly equates to about 50-50 split between people working remotely and people then being in the office, whichever office that it might be up and down the eastern seaboard. And we have, as standard, we offer 5 weeks annual leave there as well. What we did implement late last year is a work from anywhere benefit. It's really great that we can provide that level of support to people at times where it's appropriate and and needed for them, and give them the opportunity where they can have a bit of time off and then go and extend whatever that time might be, spending time with some family. Yeah, we've certainly picked up some really good people by way of the benefits that we offer in market. Where we have lost people previously, what I generally find is people wanting to grow and evolve in their career. And so the phrase I like to use is brightness of future, and people want to keep growing and evolving in their career and in their own right. And depending on the roles that they fulfill within the business, there can be ceilings that people reach. And then as they want to break through that particular ceiling, certainly what I've observed and what I support there as well is people moving for the right reasons, moving because you want to grow and evolve, within your career. And, that's okay. That's a part of life. But it also certainly works in reverse, where we've picked up some great people from within the industry in different geographies because of the benefits that we offer and provide Omni employees as well.